Hello, good morning, students. Today's we will start here new chapters. That's name is a separation of substances. Class 6 science subjects. As you will see here, chapter's name is a separation of substances. Substances and separation, two things here given. Separation means separate from one substances to other substances. Separation, partition. So, in this chapter we will discuss about the different types of substances from the different modes, different methods. So, first of all, we should know here what is a substance. So, for substance we should know about the matter. Matter, all the things present in the universe, whatever you will see from morning to evening around you, and that things having mass and occupied space is called matter. What is a matter? Matter is a substance which having mass and occupies space is called matter. Means this chalk is a matter because it has some mass, and wherever you will put here, keep anywhere, this chalk occupies some space. This green board is a matter. Everything is a matter which is having mass and occupies space. My voice is not matter. Light is not matter. Why? Because light does not having any mass, and light cannot occupy space. My voice cannot occupy space. Voice also, sound, does not have mass. So these are not matter. What is a matter? Matter is a substance which having mass and can occupy space, is known as the matter. Now second point, all matter is made up of very tiny particles called atom. For example, this chalk made from small particles. When you will break this chalk, as you will go on break to small particles, small and small, and finally you will find at a time that smallest particles of smallest part of chalk you cannot separate it, or you cannot divide into different parts. That part is known as the atom. So here will be clear every substances, green board, chalk, book, cloth, bricks, wall, fan, vehicles, everything made from small tiny particles, and that small tiny particles is called microscopes, because we cannot see with naked eyes. Microscope, very small. This chalk atom is a very small. Atom of this chalk is very small. We cannot see single atom with naked eyes. Scientists already discovered an instrument that is known as the microscopes. When we will use microscopes, then we can see in the smallest part, means atom of chalk. So, next question exists in my mind. Are all the materials we see around us kinds of matter? Yes, all materials we see around us are matter. But most of materials, these materials made up of different kinds of matter. Chalk made from different kinds of matter. These boards made from different kinds of matter. Bricks made from different kinds of matter. You will make tea at your house. That tea make different types of matter. So different types of materials, different types of substances having different kinds of matter. Most of materials are made up of more than one kinds of matter, and most of materials having only one kinds of matter. For example, sugar. When you will take granules of sugar, then you will find that granules of sugar made up of one kind of matter. And you will take different things, for example, soil, tea, your food ingredients, different things, that foods recipe made from different kinds of materials. More than one kinds of materials, more than one kinds of atoms. So the types, that matter is depend on the types of particles. So the types of particles present in a form of matter help us determine whether it is pure or impure. All matters, so here all matters you can classify into two parts: pure and second impure. Pure and impure. Further, pure forms classified into two forms: element and compound. But impure material, impure substances, classified into two forms: heterogeneous, homogeneous. These impure materials you can say mixture. Pure substances, mixture substances. Pure substances classified into two types: elements and compounds. Impure substances are mixtures classified into two types: heterogeneous and homogeneous. Element. Now we will discuss here one by one in detail. Elements. What is element? Any substances, elements contain only one type of atom. Element substances, which elements contain only one type of matters. For example, carbon, sodium, oxygen gas. When you will take one atom of substances of oxygen, sodium, carbon, then everything part of that substances having only one type of contain atom. That is known as element. Compound, more than one or more than two elements, more than two atoms, two or more than two atoms mixed in a fixed ratio, fixed proportion is known as a compound. For example, you will take tea every day in morning. So in that tea, different types of the ingredients you will mix to each other: tea, milk, sugar, water, and different ingredients of tea, and you will boil that tea. Then after complete preparing, you will say, this is a cup of tea. So this is a compound, because in that cup of tea you have to mix different ingredients of teas in a fixed proportion. 1 spoon tea leaves, 1 spoon, 2 spoon sugars, 1 cup of tea, 1 cup of water, mix to each other and give a proper temperature. Then you will find a cup of tea in fixed ratio. That is known as a compound. Other example, water. Water made from one atom of water is made from the hydrogen and oxygen. For example, water. Carbon dioxide. Water, carbon dioxide. Sodium chloride. Sodium chloride means you will take a salt. Other name of salt is known as a sodium chloride. So it is a compound. But heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous, these are pure substances. Elements and compounds, these are pure substances. But this is a impure substances. Impure, not pure. So impure substances, two types: heterogeneous mixtures and homogeneous mixtures. Mixtures, impure substances, other name of impure is a mixture. Heterogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture is a mixture in which components particles are visible as they do not mix completely. It is known as a heterogeneous mixture. For example, soil and water mixed to each other. Finally, we will see soil and water does not mix to each other. Soil will be visible in the water. Rice and pulse mixed to each other. Granules of rice and pulse. Soil and stone. Sand and soil. When mixed to each other, but they will not invisible. They will visible. So it is called heterogeneous mixture. Homogeneous mixture, in other hand, homogeneous mixtures is the mixtures in which component particles are not visible as they mix completely. For example, sugar and water. When you will mix sugar and water, the sugar particles of sugar will be mixed in the water. You will not see the particle of sugar. Seawater having more salt, but you cannot see less salt particles. Drinking water having a hydrogen and carbon, oxygen mixed to each other. You cannot see separately. So these are the homogeneous mixture, heterogeneous mixture, homogeneous mixture. So today I have discussed here matter. Matter classified into two parts: pure substances and impure substances. Pure substances further classified into two parts: element, compounds. And impure substances further classified into two parts: heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixtures. In heterogeneous mixtures, those components of particles are visible. For example, soil, water. Soil, sand. And homogeneous mixtures, seawater. Drinking water. And also you can say homogeneous mixtures when you will make tea with the help of tea leaves, sugar, water, milk. Then after preparing the tea, you cannot see separately sugar granules or milk mixed to each other. Means their components will be invisible. So this is known as the homogeneous mixture. So all substances in universe classified into two groups: pure, impure. Further, pure classified into two groups: element, compound. And impure classified into two groups: heterogeneous, homogeneous. I have given you some examples, and already I have discussed about what is the matter. So you can justify about the matters, substances, and these things. Okay. Next, I will discuss about the reason for separating, as you will see here, separation of substances. No, chapter's title is given here, separation of substances. So our motto is discussing about the reason for separating mixtures into their components and different methods of separating for the different substances. So I will discuss later. Okay, thank you.